And thanks for staying with News 3 Now. Governor Tony Evers declares a state of emergency for the city of Madison as well as Dane County after those two electric substations caught fire. That executive order was issued to provide support for the people who are still without power on an extremely hot day. Of course, at one point today, there were 13,000 outages.
It's not over yet. This all started around 7:40 this morning when the Madison Gas and Electric substation off East Washington Avenue caught fire. The second fire happened at a substation near the Kohl Center on the UW-Madison campus. Governor Evers has authorized the National Guard to help out local departments if they should need it. We have team coverage tonight. Our Jamie Perez spoke with eyewitnesses who saw the smoke pouring out from those facilities.
But we start at this hour with a live report from one of our... to Jamie. Let's go with Jamie Perez. We're waiting to find out where we were going there. Jamie, what's the latest?
Yeah, well, you know, with the power being out, that means no internet, no air conditioning, and for some people, work was canceled, and that was especially hard today considering how hot it was, and so much so that people had to get out of the area just to stay safe today.
We were working, heard an explosion, ran to the windows, saw the fire, and of course then we all stood and watched it.
Laurel Randall was already hard at work when she heard the explosion that would catch everyone's attention.
We were up on 7th floor. Actually,
7th floor of this building, right?
Yes, when I first heard it and saw the fire, I was actually on 8th floor, and then I tried going back to work, got distracted again.
This was the video she took as she watched the flames engulf the MG&E building.
It was a boom, like something fell or hit the building, and the building shook.
She continued to work through the heat outdoors, but people like Tamissa Frisley-Ben wasn't able to.
I'm actually out here, out towards the west side of Madison, because we don't have power at both our apartment and at our office. I'm out here getting air conditioning and power and the internet at a coworker's house. There's about 6 of us here co-working together.
Like thousands of others downtown, the most important thing was escaping the heat and getting away from the fire. But that didn't come without some issues.
We were unable to leave with our vehicle because we have a power garage door opener in our apartment complex, so we couldn't get our car out. We had to rely on others who had transportation.
Before she left, she was able to capture this video from her 7th floor apartment.
As the transformers were getting hit with fire, just like the explosions that were happening, it was just a surreal experience. Like, you didn't know exactly what it was. Like, it kind of sounded like a car backfiring, but it definitely sounded more impressive, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Something she said she's never seen anything like before, especially happening so close to home.
We hopefully will be able to go back at some point this afternoon to get stuff for tomorrow, but we're planning on staying with friends tonight in some air conditioning just in case the power doesn't come back on.
Thousands of people are still without power here. You can see the street behind me is still closed off as police and crews here work to fix the problem for a lot of people. Police told me that this street will likely be closed for the remainder of the night until they can get power restored and get everything situated here. But of course, we will bring you more live updates throughout the evening as we get more information and as the situation progresses.
All right, thank you, Jamie.